Jeremy J. And today's video topic is don't let anything stop you. And as you can see from my last video, my voice is still affected by this bugger of a cold that I'm fighting right now. And it's hampering my voice, it's making it hard to sleep, and all these little things are happening. Oh, poor me. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. The point is that even this little bugger of a cold that I have is not going to stop me from doing these videos. And even though I have to stay home from work and rest, I can still type, I can still do these videos. And so it would take a lot more than just a little cold to stop me. And it's because of this article, or because of this cold that I have, that I'm doing this article. It made me think about, I've got this little thing happening and it's not enough to stop me. So it's a mystery to me that I have a cold right now, and maybe this message of don't let anything stop you is something that will help you in your life right now, where you're facing a difficulty or a trial that's delaying you from starting your business or getting in shape or doing whatever it is in your life that you want to do, that you feel that you want to do, but you're delaying it because of whether it's fear or laziness or whatever the reason is. So here's a quote that I made, that I just made up while I was talking to one of my friends today. It goes like this: it takes two things to make a business: the desire for it and the work. The desire is the easy part. That's very true. Like we all want to be like mega millionaire business owners. That's easy to conjure up in our mind. Yes, I want to be that business owner. That took 2 seconds. Great. Here's the desire. Oh, then there's this part called the work, which means actually executing and making it happen. So if you're not feeling well, don't let that stop you. Keep consistently taking action every day. If you don't think you have enough money, do what you can with the money you have. If you have no money, use your voice. Move yourself. Move your body. Do something with what you do have. If you don't know enough people, just start talking to people and let your learning happen through talking to people. That's something that's been very helpful for me in the past almost a couple months now, is just talking to people a lot and learning what interaction with people is like, especially strangers. So this is how a great undertaking starts. It starts with you, the one person, the visionary and master behind whatever it is, the mastermind behind whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I want to talk about an experience tonight that I had. So I just went out, and my kids and I, my 2 girls and I, a couple weeks ago, around the neighborhood where I live, we put these flyers out for a food drive. And it was just a picture of me and my girls and some cans of food that said, hey, we're doing a food drive, me and my 2 girls. And put out a couple cans of food, and we'll take them to needy people this Thanksgiving. And we put the flyers in people's mailboxes, and we did about 15 of these flyers before my 2 girls got too cold, especially my youngest 4-year-old. She got too cold, and we had to stop. So we have all these extra flyers now, but we got about 15 done. And so tonight, now it's been a couple weeks, I went by each house and I looked to see if there was any food out, and there wasn't any food out. And so it's an interesting thing. There's a few ways I can react to nobody putting out any food for our food drive. One is I could get very discouraged that nobody put food out. And I could say, gosh, the food drive was a failure. We got no food. It was a crash and burn. So that's one way to look at it. Another is to see the situation as it is. So maybe it was too long a window for people to wait after handing out the flyers. Perhaps some people didn't look at the flyer. Perhaps someone else did a food drive prior to us. Perhaps it would have been better to hand out the flyers in person and have an in-person connection. And I believe that a combination of those things is what did it. And the last thing is to vow to do better next time. So next time I do a food drive, I'm going to get at least one house that puts out cans. That means handing out flyers in person with a friendly smile, making the food drive only a week after handing out the flyers, and things like that. Things that I know I can do differently. And then I try that, and I see what happens. Maybe I get no food by doing that, and I have to really work at it to figure out why no one's putting out food. But the point is to not let anything stop you and to keep trying new things and testing out to see what works. So the point also is definitely that my girls and me made an attempt. We made an attempt to do a food drive. We at least we put ourselves out there, and I put myself out there tonight, and I feel good in the sense that I just went out there and tried. Even if it did fail, it failed because there was no food. In that sense, it did fail. But that's not going to stop me from trying service projects again. I have a lot of service project ideas that I want to try, and I'm going to keep doing it. The key is to learn from the result and do better next time. And there's definitely ways that this process can be improved. So that's exciting. Learning took place. Learning will always take place when you try something. Lastly, I worked out with my personal trainer today at the gym with this groggy voice and all. And he pushed me really hard. I couldn't even get my arm over my head just by itself by the end of the workout. A simple cold is not going to stop me from getting out there and working out and doing these articles and videos. Nothing's going to stop me. It's going to take my cold, dead body laying dead to stop me. And so when you have a mindset like that, you're not going to stop whatever it is you're trying to do. You're going to keep doing it. And that's awesome. And then you stand out. When you have that kind of mindset, you stand out from people and you're willing to do things others aren't. And that makes me excited because I know a few hundred videos from now, I'm going to be much more improved from where I am here to where I'm going to be. And it's exciting. So for you, fellow life wizards, don't let anything stop you. Get started and keep doing it every day. Make it a part of you, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Integrate it as part of who you are. And try and fail, and then do it all over again. And don't stop. Don't stop. That's the only way you're going to learn is by not stopping and learning from each attempt that you make. So if you'd like to talk to me personally, there's a link in the video description to my products and services page. You can choose an option for how you want to talk to me there and book a coaching session with me. You can also contact me directly through email. Send in any questions that you have, and I'll share those questions in my videos as I do them. Lastly, if you thought that anything I've said here has been useful for you, feel free to tip me like you would your favorite waiter. Hopefully your favorite waiter doesn't have a cold like this. And send a tip in. Those are also very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And if you're watching this around Thanksgiving time, have an awesome Thanksgiving holiday.